Hello, everyone. This is Donna. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I wanted just to come on and just check to see how everyone is doing with their war binders. I know the Lord has been blessing that I have been actually committed to doing this for over a year now. Normally, I hate to say it, I'll start something, then it'll phase out, and then I'll start something different and so forth. But I have been committed to doing this. This is something that the Lord has truly blessed in regards to how He wanted me to do it. And so you've already seen a flip through before of my previous videos that you can probably watch, that you can still watch. A couple of videos before this is probably, I think I did one on this particular one, and this is my favorite one. Last year, I believe, so where I showed you what all I put into it. But this time, what I'm doing here is just to show you how I'm actually using it for how I've been using it. And so I'm going to go to that. I'm going to turn to right here. This is some little cards that I got. I think I got this off a scrapbook paper, Christian scrapbook paper. And then I got this here from an order that I did for my Bible tabs. And right here this is my prayer section. So this is where I write out, well, not really write out my prayers, but I write down prayer requests. And if you see that, because this month is now July, we're on July 4th. Happy 4th of July. I have here, I did a little decoration because I really don't use this, but I like it, so I decorated it. And so if you notice, you'll see the end of June right here. So all I do is when it has it for July, I just kind of hole punch it with my Happy Planner hole punch and utilize it like that. I like this little volume of the typewriter. I got this from Planner Society because this reminds me of the scripture of how we want the Lord's word written in our hearts. And so here's my scripture writing that I did. I actually do my own scripture writing verses. And so I decorated. I always have a theme for every month. Normally it is flowers. But I wanted to really kind of do this up for the 4th of July as a celebration. And then this right here is my scripture writing. I like the graph boxes. So I always decorate my page with little things. It could be just little girls on here that I like. And so I utilize this for my scripture writing. If you notice, I didn't do it for today yet. And so will start for tomorrow. Even though I have the line page, my favorite is the graph one. So that's for and I always start it on the Sunday for the first day of the week, and I decorate the pages. See? And I love the vintage style girls. And I just put little stickers on here and decorate each week. And I always do this in advance for every month. Okay. So right here you come to July. This is July. And what I do here is I decorate my page for the theme of that month, like the 4th of July is a theme for this month. And so I always write down what I want to pray about. I set little reminders. I put little things on here because I also, even though I use this as a prayer journal, I use it as somewhat of not a full planner, but somewhat of a planner to remind myself things. This here is a prayer schedule because I found that even though I was praying daily about specific things, I wanted to be have a better prayer schedule in regards to family, work, co-workers, things like that. So I found this on Pinterest, and every Monday this is what I'm praying about, every Tuesday and so forth. And I just decorated this on a Christian scrapbook paper. I haven't done anything with this side. And then you see the rest of the month for July. And then if you notice, I haven't figured out yet what to utilize this for. This is weekly, so I don't really use it. Okay, and so if you see right here, I've already decorated for August. So what happens is when July ends, I'll take this out and I'll put it on this side in front of my August month. So I haven't done anything, and I keep a little piece of paper because for the month, as the Lord impresses me, He'll give me a scripture and I write it here for my scripture writing. And so this is what I'm using currently right now for my war binder. Now I did pick out my 2021 war binder thus far, but let me show you what I went through 3 of them before I finally found one. Originally, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Originally, this is a happy planner because I love books and I love to read. Originally, I had picked out this for my war binder for next year. Welcome to the book club. And so I liked this. Even though it starts in July, my plan was not to use it in July, August, or any of that. I wasn't going to start it until January. And so this is what January would have looked like. And what I like about this, it still has the calendar, but I like that the days of the week, instead of going down, is going across. But I decided not to use this as my war binder. So I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to utilize this for. But anyway, I saw this book. I saw somebody post about this on YouTube. And this is the 2020-2021 Faith Planner with Happy Planner. And I like that it said fearfully and wonderfully made. And so again, it is an 18-month calendar. It is exactly like that book club. But what I like about this is that see right here, they have this little star where it says, He is my strength. This right here. But everything is exactly like my war binder right here. Okay. So you have your calendar, and then you have your weekly, which you have your July, your blessings for the week, and your gratitude, and then your SOAP method, your scripture, keywords, observation, and application, and it goes through that just like that. But again, I wasn't going to use it until the January one because the one I'm previously using, it ends in December. So I wasn't going to start this until January, but I'd seen something else because my word for the year is faith. And so I seen this big happy planner. See how big that is? It's about the size of 8.5 by 11. And I immediately fell in love with this because it is my word for 2020, but it's also, I would say, my life word because currently right now I am studying God's righteousness by faith. And so when I seen this, I was sold. This is it for me. So what I ended up doing, this originally had blue plastic rings. And so what I did is to match this, I did metal, blue, gold, metal. And I love this. I love the faith. And so again, this one is also it starts in July. Again, everything is pretty much the same. I don't plan on using it for July. I'm not going to use this until January of next year. So hopefully I won't change up on anything. But this is what it looks like. This is July of this year. So you still have your monthly calendar. Everything is still the same. Everything, which is what I like about it. And you have your blessings for the week, gratitude. I normally just decorate this whole thing if I do it. But what I do is I decorate all of this, and I write my whatever I'm praying for that specific day. And now what I plan on doing is, because I have a lot in up in here, I don't want to have to redecorate. See, like this right here, even though this is smaller, I'm just going to take this out like that. And when the time comes for me to use this particular planner, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this at one hand. I'm just going to use it like this. I'm not going to I don't want to have to pay to have all these things printed up when I already paid for it the first time. So I'm just going to reuse it, put it up in here, and then keep it moving. See? There is nothing wrong with doing that. So that's what I'm going to do. So far, I can say this is my 2021 prayer journal, war binder, whatever you want to call it. This is what I'll be using. And then I also bought different papers for my scripture writing. So I bought this to be able to write scripture because I like having these little boxes. So I normally start off with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll use the back. But this will be what I'll be using for my scripture writing pages. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on the back, what I normally do on the back is I'll write a prayer for the week. So this is my scripture writing paper. I just kind of wanted to give you guys all an idea of my war binder that I'll be using for 2021. This here, I'm actually going to send to a close friend of mine for her war binder. So she should be looking for that in the mail. So anyway, if you have any questions, any comments, let me know and I'll respond to you. I'm also going to be making another video of a Bible study journal that I created out of the Happy Notes. So anyway, have a blessed day. And again, if you like the video, like it, subscribe, and share it. Tell others about it. And hopefully I'll be trying to do much more videos and be a little bit more active in what I post in regards to war binders. Okay? All right. You all have a blessed day.